That's my face when I have a mental block. Seriously, when you have a lot of projects, a lot of editing, a lot of shooting, sometimes it's hard to stay creative. It really is. And that's why we're here today. These are some of my tips that can help you have a very creative habit. Or did I say that right? Build a creative habit. Did I say it wrong? 5 creative habits that can last. Before we get started, thank you for coming back. Again, I'm trying to be consistent on this channel as much as you can be consistent watching me. So please subscribe and like this video, and I will continue to create more. Hopefully it will give you but a lot of guidance, maybe a lot of inspiration, hopefully. And yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, so mental block or creative block is very common, especially if you're doing it for a while. I've been doing it for going on 17 years right now. So yeah, it happens all the time. And even if you're starting out, it happens too. So it happens on a regular basis. And these are my tips, how I have learned to kind of cope with it. And it can happen while you're editing, it can happen while you're shooting, it can happen when you're talking to clients. So these are my 5 tips. So hopefully this will help you.
I'm here to help you.
Tip number 1, small goals. Making small goals. Now, this is where a spreadsheet or a note on your phone or a reminder, basically having small goals for different projects, whether you're a seasoned professional or if you're starting out, you're trying to get used to the whole rhythm of being a videographer or filmmaker. Set your goals, like whether it's, I'm shooting this for today, I'm shooting that for next day, I'm editing here on this day, I'm editing. Just setting those tiny goals that keeps you organized, I think that would help a lot. And I think that's what I take pride personally, that I am pretty fairly organized. Well, not making this channel, I just restarted again because overwhelmed with a lot of things. So yeah, I had to restart and make small goals for myself again, and then try to hit that consistently. And I think that's the main thing. Don't have a big goal, but break it down into smaller goals, and that way you can kind of hit it, and then that's how you stay consistent. Well, in my case at least. I'm sure if you're a seasoned professional and you have different techniques, yeah, please comment down below and we can discuss in a very civil way, please. There's no hating over here. We're just giving different perspective. Anyways, tip number 2. This is important, especially for me, working out. Now, I notice every time I get into a mental block, when I start to move my body more, in terms of like weight training, or whether it's like just going out for a quick run or just doing like a quick hit training, it actually helps you think better. There's a science to it. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a physician or anything, but working out does promote endorphins, and endorphins actually help you think better. So anytime when I'm in a mental block, I actually do move my body a little bit more, whether it's on a walk or, different things that just keeps your body moving. That actually really helps. It helps you clear your mind. I notice a lot when I get stuck in that rut, just like, I'm just going to go for a run. And I do definitely feel better. And working out's not for gym bros, man. Did I say gym bros? Yeah, gym bros. It's not for gym bros. It's for creators too. So take care of your body, take care of what you put into your body, and you can definitely stay creative, because with a clear mind and with a healthy mind and body, I'm pretty sure you can definitely be more creative, because endorphins. I love endorphins. Tip number 3. Some of you may disagree with me with this, but this has helped me quite a bit. Watch a lot of videos. Now, when we were in school, we had textbooks, right? So we had textbooks for different subjects, and we used those textbooks as reference. And then, came in the information age, and we have Google to get all these information. that's how I look at it. Like I watch constantly, whether I'm editing something, I'm watching something, whether I'm, filming something, I might get like a pop-up on my phone, and, different things inspire me. For me personally, I watch a lot of Netflix. I watch a lot of, HBO Max, or is it called HBO Max? No, it's Max now, or Amazon Prime. I watch so many different types of films, TV series, documentaries, and that's my textbook personally. I use all of these shows and all of these, documentaries or films that I watch to keep me inspired, whether it's like how a story arc is created, how editing techniques, how shooting techniques, like those are all the things that I absorb. And yeah, it's out there. It's just literally out there. The only thing that I would caution everyone is that don't be a couch potato. Like I would say that's the caveat, right? Like you're watching all these shows and, just have that mindset or train your mind to be like, hey, it's a cool show. Oh, very nice. Oh, how did they do that shot? How did they, like try to dissect basically everything that you watch, but also at the same time, having lose yourself in the movie or in the film or in the documentary, just to feel that emotion of what is being produced out there. So yeah, keep watching. That's your one big way for me, at least, to keep inspired, keep being creative and learning new different techniques. So always keep learning.
If you're not going to remain a lifelong learner, it's going to be very hard to keep up.
Tip number 4, creating a space that makes you feel creative. Now, that can vary by different people. So for example, when I am filming, I make sure that everything that I have, my equipment, everything is fully operational. All the batteries are charged, all the equipment is working properly. So I don't be in the like, oh my God, the batteries aren't charged. Like everything has to be like in a environment where I can just pick up the camera and just start being creative. That's the main thing. For editing, for example, this is weird. Like I don't like to be in like an edit suite. I like to edit on my couch while I'm watching a Netflix show. That keeps me comfortable. That keeps me creative. Or I am editing at the dining table where I am eating my food. Like that keeps me in the creative mode. But again, different people have different ways of being in their creative environment per se. So this is where you not want to figure like, oh, I do my best work when I ... Ask yourself, I do my best work when I ... So find what makes you creative, what makes your creative juices spew out, whether it's filming, whether it's editing, whether it's writing a script, whether, anything. Be in that comfort zone that helps you spew out your creativity. So for me, on the couch, having my equipment ready to go, no fuss, no fuss, making sure everything's working, that works for me. Maybe it works for you. Find out. Get creative.
Let's go!
Tip number 5, get a creative buddy or a community. Now, it doesn't have to be someone that is in the creative or video/film industry. It can be someone that's outside of it. So for example, for me, my buddy is my wife. Anytime I produce something, anytime I create something, I'll be like, hey, what do you think of this? And this gives me the perspective of someone that is not, a cinematographer, videographer, however you want to categorize that category, or the creative category, right? Like she's not in that perspective. She gives a different perspective. So that helps me grow. That helps me change my creativity or change my perspective and grow as a creator, if that makes sense. So she's my buddy. And then I'm also part of, different groups, whether it's online on LinkedIn or, I have people that I've been filming with for ages. Like I'll text Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy, like, hey, what do you think about this audio equipment? Hey, what do you think about this new live switching board? Or, you know, like different types of perspective that I can get from different people would reinforce some of the things that I want to do as a creator. So whether it's online, whether it's in person, you know, have that setting for yourself. Being part of a community is super important for you to grow and for you to just have a creative habit. Basically, surround yourself with the people that can make you, or that can make you consistently creative. Yeah. So bottom line is, surround yourself with the people that you can thrive and be creative.
Always remember you're not alone.
So those are my 5 tips. I hope that it can help you build some creative habits and start being consistent in what you want to do, your passion. I mean, if you want to make this your career, then you got to be consistent, because people ain't going to work with people that are inconsistent, that are ain't reliable, that don't have that don't produce consistently good work. So hopefully this helps me. So hopefully this will help you. And what I've learned, 2 weeks builds a habit. So if you can do it consistently for 2 weeks, it will start kicking in like clockwork. It helped me. Hopefully this helped you. Please hit the subscribe and like button. If you don't, then I won't consistently make this video or videos. So hit it. Well, thank you for coming to this channel. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it brings some value to you. And I hope to make more. I hope to see you next week. I hope you can see me next week too. So peace out. Talk soon. Stay creative. Ciao.